Alright, here we have the Jefferson Street Road crossing in Courtland, Alabama. I think the scanner may still be on, so don't be surprised if you hear that, but here, as you can see, it's a bit of an odd crossing here. Because there's 4 signals here, each with 1 pair of lights. But anyways, the first signal, I think these signals may have been installed by the L&N, but that's a discussion for another time. Anyways, the first signal here that we're gonna look at, it has a Martin Industries base. And the lights here are WRS 8-inch lights. As you can see right up there, it says WRS on the side of the light. And then I'm gonna get across the street real quick. The second signal over here, it's another 8-inch signal like the first. The signal has a Martin Industries base. Right, there's the emergency information. As you can see, dot number 731982N. I'm going to reread that once the cars pass. 731982N. Just in case you can't hear me because there's some traffic. This signal has more WRS 8-inch lights. As you can see right there, it says WRS. Not sure how well, so I'm going to zoom in. Yeah, right there, WRS. And then the bell is the General Signals Type 3 electronic bell. And then right over there is the relay case. And then next over here we have a the third signal. It also has a Martin Industries base, and lights on this signal are one Rayco and one WRS 8-inch light. Right, here's the WR. I'm gonna get over around here so you can see it better in the sunlight. Right, there's the WRS 8-inch light, and then right here is the Rayco 8-inch light. You can see that Rayco's and Safe Trans, which used the Rayco design for the 8-inch lights, are thinner than WRS and other brands. And right over there is an old Junction 33 Alabama State Route 33 shield. Because believe it or not, this actually used to be Alabama State Route 20 once upon a time. In fact, a little bit of the old alignment still remains beyond the end of Jefferson Street. And then we have the 4th signal right over here, and I'm going to show you the back view. This way I can get out of the way for these oncoming cars. There's the back of the signal. As you can see, this has another Martin Industries base. Here's the more emergency information. And right behind it's actually a bit of the old Norfolk Southern emergency information. Yeah, you can kind of see. Yeah, you can see it now. And then right up here we also have an old dot tag. Not sure who it's from, but it's rather hard to read, and I don't think you can make out the reporting mark on it anymore. No, you cannot. Which is a shame. But anyways, the lights on the signal are also incandescent WRS 8-inch lights, which I'll show you right there. But yeah, you may have noticed that this crossing is rather skewed. Right there, that's not a branch line. That way is looking towards the Memphis District East End's main line. And then this way is looking up the branch. Well, looking down the branch really, towards the end of it. And the grade here is a partially wooden grade as well, if you notice. It's something that the L&N really love to do. In fact, Athens used to be all this partially wooden grade, which is why I think this may have originally been built by the L&N or NC and STL. And right down there, as you can see, is a caboose. And I believe it's an ex-Southern Railroad caboose. It's currently under the ownership of Norfolk Southern, and they pretty much just use it to have a guy stand. And if I correct, they probably just use it to have a guy stand at, probably one of the crew members, stand at the into the caboose there. Because, I mean, it's open, it's missing most, if not all, the windows, and it looks to be in pretty poor shape. But they just have a guy stand on one of the ends of the caboose with an air horn and blow it at the crossings. So yeah, that's the caboose. NS 555705. Still in use. Love to catch them using the caboose, but haven't been able to catch them going up the branch. Haven't been able to catch a 12, I believe it is, going up the branch yet. So yeah. Anyways, here's one final look at the Jefferson Street crossing in Courtland, Alabama. And there might actually be like 265 on the way, so I might try to catch that. But yeah, over and out.